Abraham Quintanilla, a name that resonates deeply with fans of Tejano music, and a man whose life was intertwined with the legacy of his daughter, Selena, has passed away, leaving a city and a community in mourning. Quintanilla, a figure who guided and shaped the careers of some of the most beloved musicians in the world, left an indelible mark on Corpus Christi and the hearts of fans everywhere. The news of his death has sent waves of grief across neighborhoods as people gather at places he loved, like Selena's favorite restaurant, Hiho, and the Selena Museum, to pay their respects. Fans from near and far traveled hours to be near his memory, honoring the man who played such a pivotal role in the music and cultural history of the region. Today, we bring you the story of Abraham Quintanilla's life, his influence, and his death, and we will also be discussing his funeral. The community's response to Quintanilla's passing has been immediate and heartfelt. At Hiho Restaurant, a longtime favorite of the Quintanilla family, neighbors, fans, and local residents gathered to reflect on his life and share stories about the man who was always larger than life. Ricardo Garcia, the owner of the restaurant and a close friend of the family, spoke about his memories of Quintanilla. He recalled the last time he saw him at a meeting with other Tejano legends and remembered how Abraham's presence always commanded respect, yet carried a warmth that drew people in. Guests still visit Hiho to see Selena's photos on the walls, and now many are coming to honor Abraham, often pausing at Selena's famous table, a silent acknowledgement of the family's enduring legacy. Abraham Quintanilla's impact on the music world is undeniable. As the father of Selena, he not only nurtured her talent, but also ensured that her legacy would continue to inspire generations. Fans often spoke of his dedication and sometimes strict guidance, but behind that was a deep love and an unwavering commitment to his family and their craft. Laura Tovar, a devoted fan who drove 5 hours to pay her respects, shared her experiences meeting Abraham at the Fiesta de la Flor festival. She described a man who could seem intimidating to strangers, but was genuinely down to earth and approachable once you got to know him. His interactions with fans reflected his dedication to the culture and community he helped cultivate, making each encounter memorable. The West Side community of Corpus Christi has been particularly affected by his passing. Streets that once buzzed with the energy of local gatherings and music events now carry a quiet reverence as residents come together to remember him. Juan Rodriguez and his mother, longtime patrons of Hiho, shared their own experiences of having Abraham nearby during breakfast and enjoying music together. Rodriguez described how even as a DJ, he noticed how Abraham's influence extended beyond his family, touching the hearts of everyone who loved Tejano music. It was evident that Abraham's presence had been a steady force in the community, one that helped maintain cultural ties and fostered a sense of unity among locals and fans alike. As the day progressed, the Selena Museum became another focal point for the community's mourning. Visitors came not only to reflect on Selena's enduring legacy, but also to honor her father, the man who had shepherded that legacy and contributed to the cultural richness of the region. Laura Tovar, the same devoted fan, returned to the museum after spending time at Hiho, illustrating the depth of the connection people felt with Abraham and the respect they carried for his contributions. The museum, often filled with joy and celebration of Selena's life, now stood as a place of quiet remembrance for both father and daughter, a testament to the enduring influence of the Quintanilla family. Throughout the neighborhoods, conversations centered on the qualities that made Abraham Quintanilla remarkable. His ability to inspire, guide, and nurture talent while remaining deeply connected to his community was a recurring theme. Stories of his personal interactions, whether at music festivals, family gatherings, or local restaurants, highlighted a man who balanced authority with compassion. Even those who were hesitant to approach him often left with an impression of someone who genuinely cared about his craft, his family, and the fans who adored them. The legacy of Abraham Quintanilla also extends through the cultural milestones he helped achieve. Through his guidance and vision, Selena became an icon, and the music industry felt the ripple effects of his influence. Local residents often speak of how Abraham's dedication to his family's artistic endeavors brought attention and pride to Corpus Christi, shaping a cultural identity that celebrated Tejano music and its artists. His efforts went beyond family as he fostered connections and mentorships with other musicians and cultural figures, ensuring that his impact would resonate far beyond his immediate circle. Community members, fans, and friends continue to honor his memory with small acts of remembrance, pausing at his favorite spots, sharing stories, and reflecting on the moments they shared with him. These acts of collective memory serve as a bridge between the past and the present, reinforcing the enduring significance of Abraham Quintanilla's contributions. His influence is felt not only through the music and culture he helped preserve, but also through the personal connections he nurtured within the community. In these times of reflection, it is evident that Abraham Quintanilla's life was defined not only by his role as the father of a legendary artist, but also by his personal character and dedication to his community. From neighborhood interactions to fan encounters, his presence was felt deeply and widely, leaving a void that will not easily be filled. The stories shared by those who knew him speak to a man who lived with purpose, guided by principles of family, culture, and community engagement. As the community continues to navigate this loss, attention now turns to the funeral arrangements, a moment where fans, friends, and family will come together to honor Abraham Quintanilla in a more formal setting. Today, we bring you this story about his passing, his life, and his legacy, and we will also be discussing his funeral. However, at this time, official details regarding the funeral have not yet been announced. As soon as any information becomes available, it will be shared so that everyone who wishes to pay their respects can do so. The anticipation of this gathering underscores the deep impact Abraham Quintanilla had on his community and the desire of people everywhere to celebrate and honor his life. The memories of Abraham Quintanilla, the father, the mentor, the cultural icon, and the man who nurtured an entire legacy continue to resonate throughout Corpus Christi and beyond. While the community waits for official funeral details, the outpouring of love, stories, and personal reflections serves as a living tribute to a life well lived and a legacy that will endure. Fans and neighbors alike are finding solace in shared memories, remembering the laughter, guidance, and inspiration he provided, even in the simplest of moments. It is clear that Abraham Quintanilla's influence will not fade with his passing. His contributions to music, culture, and the community have created a lasting impact that will be remembered for generations. From the quiet corners of Hiho restaurant to the vibrant displays at the Selena Museum, every place connected to his life now carries an added weight of significance, reminding all who visit of the man behind the legacy.